You never know where life will take you. It can be hilarious, entertaining, surprising, or even terrifying. Join your hosts, Mike and Courtney, for real life adventures with Eaton on the Go. Life at the Island Podcast.
Well, and hello. Oh, wait a minute. Breaking news.
Oh, wow.
Breaking news has been developed. Governor Pritzker has announced to us that we have to change the name of our podcast effective immediately until further notice. It is now called Eaton Not on the Go.
Yeah, it's Invisible Executive Order 10.
Yeah, there was
11.
There was some worry that it would freak people out thinking that we were on the go. So we are not on the go. We are quarantined. Oh, we're not really quarantined, but we're
socially. Is this about 6 feet?
Not really, but I mean, hello, we sleep in the same bed.
We do other things in the same bed too.
I'm supposed to say that we play cards.
Well, we do.
Goodness. All right. So here we are at the island, and you know we're really not making fun of the coronavirus. Okay, it's a real serious thing,
serious
for real
stuff.
So we're not, but you know sometimes you just have to laugh and you have to have some fun, right? Because everything is so serious. All the news is just serious and scary, and everything else is sometimes you have to.
And if you're listening, there will be plenty of toilet paper available. Please don't take it all. There's other people that need it. Yeah. For sale.
It's okay.
2 cents.
This has been down here for a couple weeks now.
It's good to know we have another roll down here if we need it.
Just in case. So if you get the sniffles, let me know. I can help you with the toilet paper that's sitting next to me.
Are they out of Kleenex in stores too? I haven't noticed that.
I don't know, but you can wipe your butt with that too if you need to.
Wow, thanks. It always goes back to butts with you.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you could, if you know, it's a necessity.
Did we bring our dog down here for a reason?
Yeah, our dog is farting.
Speaking
Bad.
of butts, he's got a stinky one.
Man.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it really was him, really. Wasn't me just blaming the dog. So, man, that's bad. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get through this.
If our eyes start watering, it's not because we're crying. It's because Killarney's gas has come save us.
Man.
If we slump over.
So, the perp of the week. This dude's name is Craig Aylesworth.
We're just going to go ahead and bypass the drink of the week and go straight to the perp.
Oh, shoot. No, we can't do that. No, can't do that. See, that got me all the coronavirus talk and the changing our name to Eat Not on the Go has got me all sorts of confused. So,
Mustard.
no, what are you drinking this week for your drink of the week?
Just some wine. Acrobat. It's
okay,
good.
which you've done that before.
I've done it before.
I try to do a different drink every week just because,
That's because you have 147,000 bottles. If you ever need a bottle of booze. Just
easy.
Oh, you don't
Don't
want me
be giving
just
away
giving
my booze here. My whiskey collection. I'll be happy to share it, but we're not just giving it away to people.
But we can't share it.
Exactly. Perfect. Don't come over.
Yeah.
I'll drink it.
Okay.
Okay, so mine is this Glenn Farkless. On the show last week, we had Tim, and we were at the Birch Room on location. Now, Tim recommended this to me, so I drank this at his house for the first time. Glenn Farkless. It's a 12-year Scotch malt or single malt Scotch whiskey, and it is fantastic. So if you don't, sometimes people don't like Scotch. Sometimes it's a little too peaty.
Yeah,
it's like kind of tastes like you're licking a mossy log or something.
Obviously, like last week when we suggested you lick birch leaves
to grow hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is really good. It's not like that, and some aren't. Not all Scotches have that profile.
I know, but it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It really, really is. Oh, sip time. Oof. Sip time. Well,
I took too big of a swallow that time.
You did?
Mm-hmm. So now we can go into the perp of the week. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it. I want to hear all about it.
So this dude named Craig Aylesworth, he's from Buffalo, Florida, and he had a dispute with his neighbor. Now they live in a trailer park. Okay, so
I live in a trailer.
Oh, nice.
I do. I'm a camper.
Well, we don't live in the camper.
Well, I would if I had to.
True.
It's a nice one.
If we had to. Okay, back to my story. Craig got in an argument with his neighbor at his other trailer home. And he decided...
Wait, hold on. He has 2 homes in the trailer park?
No. He has a home in the trailer park.
Oh, and the other guy has...
He got in an argument with his neighbor.
Oh, okay.
In his trailer.
Okay.
So He must have been really ticked off because he made a Molotov cocktail and threw it at his neighbor's camper or his motor, or not his motor. God, now I can't even think what I'm saying. His trailer house. Okay. So, stop it. So he threw it and he lit his neighbor's trailer on fire.
Well, that would happen.
Okay. That's a bad perp there. But here's the problem with this. This is where it went bad. Is that the winds shifted.
Oh, no.
And it sent embers onto his own trailer and it burned it to the ground.
Oh, did the other guy's trailer not get completely burnt to the ground?
No, they both burned down. But the perp's trailer definitely caught on fire and burnt to the ground.
That's what happens.
So this dumb criminal no longer had a home. He was taken to jail, which that was his new home.
They gave him a home.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Boom.
So I don't know if you saw this, but speaking of the coronavirus in China, there's this province there, the Yunnan province, and there were a bunch of elephants that wandered into this village because they had quarantined people down. They weren't even outside. Okay, they were just like stuck inside.
Free reign for wildlife.
Yeah, so this herd of 14 elephants, they broke into the village trying to find some food. And they found some corn wine, and they drank a whole bunch of it.
Corn wine?
Yeah, apparently. The elephants were, well, I don't know how else to say it. They got drunk, and they passed out. And they actually passed out in the tea gardens nearby. I'll post a picture of that because
funny.
They got so drunk that they passed out in the tea garden. I mean, it was kind of funny to see that because they're just chilling out and drunk.
Figuring out what they want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, the video's rolling, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that what that red light means?
It does.
Okay. I thought it meant it was supposed to be green.
Green for go?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, there's no green light on it.
Just checking.
Yep.
I want to make sure we don't have to start over.
No, we don't.
I don't want to hear that breaking news again.
What? I thought that was pretty good. I mean, I figured that was very important information. Did you not like my... I even had... It came complete with sound effects.
It kind of sounds like I'm in a club.
No, that's my news flash.
I like it. That's what I'm saying. I like yours. Yours is fun. This is true. We are not eating on the go at the moment.
No.
We're eating, not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. Okay. So go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that we thought we would talk about some strange things that made us smile, and hopefully it would help to make you smile because,
Well, news is serious, but sometimes you can only listen or watch so much of it because it can bring on severe anxiety and stress.
I just got an alert for our virtual happy hour.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have that here in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. We are with Crystal. You know Crystal. She's been on the show before.
She has.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So here's some things that might make you smile.
All right. Smiling. Smiling is a basic human instinct. Did you know that? It is not learned.
Makes sense. Okay.
Which...
Sometimes babies come out smiling.
With the big, and like everybody's the most excited the first time they see their baby smile.
Oh, of course.
So that's kind of how I felt when Courtney smiled for the first time.
Yeah. So blind people smile.
Yeah.
When they're happy.
I know. Even though they can't see it, they do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty cool.
I do. So. What else made you happy this week?
This week?
Mm-hmm.
Or just...
Well, just when you were reading about this stuff.
Not a lot made me happy this week, unfortunately.
Okay, not the negative news.
That's why we're talking about these.
That's what I'm saying. What else
things.
What else made you smile?
I know that you don't like rice. Right. I did this last time when I were talking about it. Okay, I know you don't like, and I was sober. I may have had a drink or two before this. I just needed to. It's been one of those days.
It has been.
So, but I can't do it. Just can't do it. Just
saying?
go. The rats and the mice. You don't like rats. I think rats are cute, but they're ticklish, and they actually laugh. They make a laughing sound when they're tickled.
Have you ever tried this?
No, but if you let me get a rat for a pet, I would.
No, we don't need a rat. That's gross.
Okay, well, I was just saying if you let me.
If you would like to get an otter, you can.
What about a penguin? They're ticklish too.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. Did you see that video of they let those 2 penguins go in Shed Aquarium?
Yes.
And they got to walk around and see some of the exhibits. That was
know.
so cute.
How cool is
It was
that?
the cutest thing ever. I sent it to the boys.
Did you know that otters hold hands when they sleep so that they don't float away from each other?
No, it's so sweet.
That's kind of cool. I've seen pictures of that.
And they also have a special pocket in their skin, which I did not know this, where they carry their favorite rock.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
So they pick out their favorite rock and they put it in their little pouch?
Yeah, apparently. And I don't know, maybe it changes sometimes, but anyway.
Why would it be a rock, though? And who knows this?
Well, it's the same thing as like penguins.
Mm-hmm.
Penguins give pebbles to their mates. It's kind of like an engagement gift.
Oh,
Like, I want to be your mate. Here's a pebble.
okay.
Apparently
The pebble I gave you would cost a lot of money, so.
it's pretty too. Thanks.
Okay, here's something. Did you know that a group of pugs is called a grumble?
Which I think is interesting because isn't a pug a dog?
Yeah.
So we'll have to verify that fact.
Isaiah, our son Isaiah, loves pugs.
Yeah.
He asks at least every other day if we can get a pug. The answer is no.
We already have 2 dogs.
We have 2.
I'd have 147.
I know you would. A group of hedgehogs.
It's called a prickle.
A prickle.
Yeah.
Wonder how they came up with that.
Because they're prickly.
Oh,
And a whole
okay.
bunch of them
Well, that
make-
makes sense.
I
A
don't know.
prickle.
I just make stuff up. For the very same reason, why do you think a group of bunnies is called a fluffle?
I don't know, but that
'Cause they're
seems-
fluffy.
They're fluffy. So it's just a fluffle. A
Yeah.
fluffle of bunnies.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Interesting.
speaking of a group of bunnies together called a fluffle, cuddling can help heal wounds faster.
Cuddling with bunnies?
Just in general. Could be a bunny. Could be your dog. Could be your spouse or partner.
Okay, so this is just in general.
Well, I'm going to go with that.
Why is cuddling?
Because it releases oxytocin.
Who?
I don't even know what that word is. Hang on, I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold, please. It also releases serotonin. So,
And improves one's mood and fights depression, which that makes sense. I mean,
it's true.
I suppose. Now, here's something interesting. Seahorses,
Uh-huh.
they mate for life.
I know. I
And
did
they
know that.
travel holding each other's tails.
And I've seen that in
You have?
a picture.
Oh, in a picture?
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
I did see a seahorse in real life in the ocean. So did you.
I did?
Yeah, when we were scuba diving. Remember?
Oh, yeah, we did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was like, whoa.
I know, because I've never actually seen them
And
in.
they swim funny.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And they're kind of creepy looking, to be honest.
They're the coolest thing ever.
No, yeah, they are, but
But-
they just look weird.
Yeah, and that's cool. I like it. It's cute.
So penguins also mate for life.
I know they do. A certain type of penguins, but the Gentoo penguins. But I think all penguins mate for life.
Do they?
Yeah. See? That's
See
where the
what?
pebble came from.
What did?
They spend time finding a pebble to give their mate in order to propose. See, like you said, this was an expensive pebble.
Okay, so that is.
If only you were a
So
penguin.
that's why they have a pocket. They have to have their pebble in their pocket,
That's the otter.
or the otter. Whatever.
But, and,
I've
you know,
lost track.
lost track of who does what.
He doesn't. I don't even know what I do half the day. Okay, here's something interesting, followed up by a very interesting story.
Okay.
Worms
Oh,
communicate by snuggling.
they do?
Yeah,
Like they touch each other?
apparently. Now, here's something the other day when I was out perping. When I was out looking for
That you're
perps,
perping.
there was a whole bunch of. It was kind of a rainy night, and there was a ton of worms, like earthworms,
Right.
everywhere. Which that's not odd to see. Like when it's raining or something, they come out of the ground because they don't like to be flooded out or whatever. But these worms were kind of weird because it was dark out, and I all of a sudden, like through the light or whatever, I could see things moving around me. So I turned my flashlight.
Where were you?
It was in this yard in the.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
You should have filmed this.
I know I should have, because all of a sudden there were hundreds, I would say actually thousands of worms all over the place. And whenever I would shine my flashlight, I've never seen a worm move so fast. They literally went right back down
They were
into
probably
the ground.
they were probably snuggling and you disrupted their snuggle.
Either that or they were perp worms.
They could have been out perping at the
They
night.
saw me and they're like, "Oh, it's the 5-0.
I'm down.
I'm out of here."
Team down.
Yeah. Perp worms.
Perp worms. So speaking of things that are cute.
Not perps.
Or worms. But.
Yeah.
Penguins are cute and otters are cute and puppies are cute.
Yeah, they are.
And sometimes.
Especially the puppy breath. That's the best.
Oh, it is.
Let's move on. I
can
don't
we
want you.
get one?
No.
You knew where that was coming.
As soon as I said that.
So I didn't know this.
Poor choice of words.
When male puppies, like play fight with female puppies, sometimes they'll let the female puppy win so they can get to know them better.
Really?
I don't know what that means.
Let's see.
But, Clarny just did it again.
Oh,
Oops,
man.
I did it. Okay.
Our dog Clarny, I don't know what the deal is. He has
We didn't
bad
give him
gas
anything
today.
new.
Where's that toilet paper? Here, buddy.
That's Joni.
Goodness.
Speaking of
It's
Clarny,
horrendous.
he's got part corgi in him, we
Yeah.
think, because sometimes he tries to hurt us.
Herd, not hurt.
I said, herd.
Right, I was just making sure.
H-E-R-D. In Welsh folklore, Joni has something to say about this.
Apparently.
Corgis were the preferred method of transportation for fairies.
Really?
Are you upset about that? Because you weren't being... Okay, this is Joni. Say hi, baby girl.
Oh, boy. Okay, so octopuses actually, here's something interesting. They actually make gardens by collecting stones and shiny things and arranging them in the sand.
And Ringo was right.
Yeah.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden. See? There you go.
That's great.
It's true stories.
Here's something interesting for
Bubbles.
you. What? Say what?
Bubbles.
Okay. Bubbles.
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 There's no...
What? There's no angry way to say bubbles.
Exactly.
Is there?
That's what I was just
Is
trying
that what you were going to say? Bubbles. Bubbles.
Bubbles.
You son of a bubbles. You're right. There is
It's
no
true.
angry way to say bubbles.
I know. This is a good one for
Interesting.
you.
Yeah.
You read it.
Is this about the dogs with the nose prints?
Yeah.
No two dogs' nose prints are the same, much like human fingerprints. We just talked about that with
koalas.
koala bears, how they actually have prints on
Unique.
their paws or hands or whatever.
But
you
I
call
did
them.
not know that about dogs.
No, I didn't either.
We should put some ink on our dogs'
We
noses.
should.
And
Let's do it. Take nose prints. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's take them down to the police station and do that.
we can't. We're
We're under
Quarantined.
quarantine.
We're on stay-at-home order.
Stay-at-home order until I have to go to work, and then I'm definitely
Mike
not
doesn't
at
get
home.
to stay at home.
No, I have to go out perping.
Oh, goodness. So, let's gaze into each other's eyes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Do you know what happens sometimes when that happens?
No,
Your heartbeat and your breathing will sync up.
really.
It's called interpersonal synchronization.
Is that a real deal? Is that for real?
I don't know. Never
That's what
tried it.
they say.
They say it.
Here
I
we
think
are
it is.
again.
I've heard that in a lot of different places.
Have you?
Yeah. I think that's why people start like finishing each other's sentences when they've been around each other. Not necessarily mostly your romantic partner, but you have friends that you say something and they can finish your sentence.
So here's what's alarming about that. And maybe this is just where my brain goes, but what if you had an irregular heartbeat and we were gazing into each other's eyes? Does that mean that I would then have an irregular heartbeat?
Let's look at it the positive way. What if you had an irregular heartbeat and I didn't, and I made your heartbeat regular again?
Oh, never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
See, the things you think of.
Exactly.
Always thinking on the positive.
Exactly.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So, what do you think about? So yesterday was our first actual stay-at-home order day. So clearly, we're filming this ahead of time because we have to. Because Mike's out catching perps.
Perping.
I'm now working from home, but we'll still be able to do what we can to help our businesses and our chamber members. But I thought it was kind of cool that Hallmark, I love Hallmark's Christmas movies. If you'd like to say that you do too, I will not give it away. I'll let you give it away.
I watch them sometimes with you.
You do. You like chick flicks.
Yeah. because
That's
I'm
what I
made
love
to.
about you. Liar, you love them.
You can't be giving away all my secrets on this podcast.
Well, I'm not going to make you, but Hallmark has decided that they are going to start their Christmas movie marathon again so that people can watch it while they're quarantined at home.
Okay, well, that's interesting that you say that because I have been seeing a bunch of stuff on Facebook about encouraging people to put up Christmas lights and their decorations and things like that outside so it can kind of spread cheer.
Right.
So I'm kind of curious if there's anybody listening or watching that has done that.
Put out their Christmas lights?
Yeah.
Or maybe you've just not taken them down yet.
Then just plug them back in.
There you go.
It's pretty simple.
Sold.
Now, if you did, seriously, take a picture and email us at eatononthego@gmail.com. I know I got it right this week. Send it to us, and we'd love to put that up because that would be a cool thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
And share. And I get that because Christmas always makes you happy.
Yeah.
Usually, most people.
No, it does. I agree. It makes me happy. Counting the days until Christmas again. Not really,
Wait a
because
minute.
I
would
really,
like some warm weather.
really hope that we get to get out and enjoy.
Enjoy the weather.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah,
Anyway.
do that. Send us your pictures. We would love to share them, and maybe even, you know what? Send us your quarantine story or your stay at home. I mean, because a lot of the country now is going to this. Not, we live in Illinois. We were one of the first few that jumped into the stay at home order, but now there's several states that have followed suit. So if you're one of them that is experiencing that, let us know maybe some creative things that you're doing.
Yeah, people are getting creative.
They are.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see where we go and what happens in our world.
So here's the one thing that I think of a lot when I think of this type of thing, and this could be a positive.
Yeah.
Is I think about everything that has literally shut down, everything that has changed, and life as we know it has kind of come to a halt to some degree.
It's different.
It is very different. There's no kids' sports. There's no professional sport. There's nothing. And so my question is, what will life look like on the other side of this?
Right.
There could be some positives from this. Families reuniting, coming together and experiencing each other. Some good, some bad.
Yeah.
The bad would probably, you'd see me at your door trying to figure out your domestic that's going on. But, and I'm sure there is a lot of that comes into play. But I don't know. I just find it kind of interesting to see families forced to reconnect after years or maybe never really connecting to some
having a
degree.
dinner together or anything like that. I know. It's true. I don't know. I don't really have a quote of the day this time.
Okay.
But I just think about how I think this is the time for us all to come together. I think it's time to set aside politics, to set aside anything that we've been fighting about for the last 3 years and just be smart and be safe and care about each other. Yeah. And that's the message I think I want to send out is, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and support each other wherever you can.
Yeah.
Because we will get through this.
We will. And on the other side, like I said, it will look a lot different. But what if, when we got to the other side, our world really was a better place because of this?
And
unfortunately, it's taking people's lives, and that is no doubtedly the tragic part of this. But maybe on the other side of it, when the smoke clears, we will be better people because of this. So let's hope so.
We will. Cheers to that, man.
All right. I like it. Well, listen, we were out of time. Thanks for joining us, and we love it that you tune in. We're in 9 countries now, cities throughout the United States. We're just 2 goofballs that have a studio in our basement. We have some fun with it.
And a stinky dog.
And a stinky dog with bad farts today.
Poor guy. And stinky breath, man. That poor guy's just stinky all
he's
around.
Stinking out of
Is that what happens when you turn 13 as a dog?
I think so. You start, blowing foul odor
August.
out of every orifice of your body.
We're in trouble. Oh, he's just my boy, though.
Man. All right. Well, listen, it's been great chatting with you. Send us a message. We'd love to hear from you. Like us on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you again next week.
Bye.
All right. Have a great week. Take care.